Okay, we are back, and it's Koffi and Condos, and we are here at Koffi Coffee House here in Oaklands. So we're right on Haltane Street. We are in Victoria proper, and Oaklands is one of those great little urban communities that a lot of people might not think about necessarily all the time. So being bordered by Fernwood and the hillside neighborhoods, you're really close to Saanich and Oak Bay as well. And this is one of those great local Victoria communities that has a huge sense of pride. So Koffi House is located right in this little Oaklands community area. You've got the Haltane Grocery, you've got the general store across the street, lots of great doctors, professional offices here as well. Now, Oaklands isn't necessarily known for having a lot of condos, but if you're looking for a house or a townhouse as well, there's lots of great options in this area. You're easily accessible by bus, bike, or walking to any of the main Victoria areas. You can easily get downtown from here as well. So it's an area, if you haven't checked out before, come have a coffee and walk around. Lots of great parks and trees and lots of nature in this area as well. So when we talk about condo stats in this area, the MLS benchmark price for a condo in this neighborhood is $391,900. So what does that mean? Well, when we look at a price per square foot, you're in that $390 to $400 range, and those condos generally range from the 1980s to 1995. So a little bit older, but definitely more affordable, great entry point to get into the market, and this is such a great central location. You have access to everything. So when we look at where the trends have gone over the last little while, prices have been relatively flat like the rest of the market. Condo prices in this area are up 1.35% over the last year, but they are up 2% in the last 3 months, and so we are seeing that activity trend start to pick up. And of course, like a lot of the other condos in most of their other urban Victorian neighborhoods, condo prices are up 35% in the last 3 years. So good growth there as well. But when we talk about new projects in the area, there are some little rental projects that I've seen starting to pop up. There's some over by the Jubilee Hospital right now that Pemberton Homes is renting out if you're looking for a good rental. But mostly what we've seen in the area are new townhome projects. So most of you are probably familiar with some of the new townhomes. A lot of new townhomes are being built right along Shelburne Street. So you think about London Arbors by Abstract Development that was done a few years ago, and our friends over at Arise Developments are just working on Pearl Block right now. So make sure to check out those projects, and hopefully some of them will start working on some condo projects here in the neighborhood as well. So why do people like living in the Oaklands? Well, it's a sense of community, like I said. Lots of great parks in this area. You've got Oaklands and Hillside Park. You've also got David Sawyer and Oswald Park as well. So great places for community. The Oaklands Community Center is always busy. Lots of great events happening there as well. You've got things like these really funky power poles here. So if you look around this area, there's lots of ones painted out with different animals and pictures, and it just shows there's a lot of creativity in this neighborhood, and that's really fostered with places like Koffi House as well. So something else to point out, you might not notice when you do come to Victoria, whenever I'm driving people down Shelburne Street and we just get kind of south of Lansdowne, you notice those really big trees that kind of canopy the street, and they're absolutely beautiful, mostly throughout the whole year. Well, those trees have a story. So those are called London plane trees. And those trees were planted after World War I as a tribute and in memoriam for all the soldiers who went over to Europe and sacrificed their lives for us. So those trees are a beautiful, kind of a signature piece of what makes Victoria so special. Nature and urban communities kind of all blended together. So if you have any more questions on this neighborhood, please let us know. Come down, have a coffee, and check it out. See you soon.